New set of downs for him from the 46. First play, and Rogers letting it rip. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sideline, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, 88, jump out! Get 300!
Rogers from the gun. Caught by his back. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
319!
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Lost for a little, down to the 30. It's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
30!
Rogers going to throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle, and they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play, and that's a Steelers first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Working inside the red zone. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Rogers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long.
Hey, 88. Jump out! Get 300! Back north.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The 12-year vet strikes true. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. That's completed right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nix with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. On target to Thornton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Nix from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
319. Look at
Now run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
You block over here. 26.
First down. Here's Rodgers. It's his running back. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Leek Willen.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take him down right along the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Rodgers going to throw on first. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
19.
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
88. This. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you 26.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Steelers first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Inside. Go to 50. Jump out.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
319.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
158. Go to 50 at 26.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
630. Back north. Hey, 88. Now, this.
Here's Rogers. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This is a hurry up here. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. To the air on first down. Rogers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, take 26. Zoom. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Split 50.
Rogers from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
319. Take 30. Stay right.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Has it in close. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
219. Hey, 88. Hey, 88.
Again, Rogers. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second down now. They need 7.
319.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Third and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Green 18. Plant. Green 18.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Green 18. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Green 18.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Back to throw. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Zone.
give left side. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
He's brought down back at the
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
319! 319!
They give it to him again. Get some space around midfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
A loss of 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Free inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.